Hakone rewards rhythm and punishes doubts. One missed beat through the downhill or one greedy break into the hairpin, and you're not losing one place. You're losing 3. 23 cars, 1 mountain, a circuit built for speed and spectacle. Engines loaded, lights on pole, Green Poison 77 in the Nai 98 Elantra with a 122.9, alongside Matsuj Electro in the Nasi 98 Veloster.
Double check your car setup.
Right, lights out at Hakone, and Escobar starting in P23. Lovely. Always good to begin a race somewhere near the gift shop.
Welcome back, people. Hope you're all well. Been a little while, but I'm back again. This one's got commentary.
And it's Green Poison 77 leading the charge into turn 1, with Matsuj Electro glued to his rear bumper just a 10th back. Wade Sayar holds 3rd with a strong launch, while Is main point in the Audi RS3 LMS slots into 4th, already positioning for the inside line. The real curve sits 5th, tucked into the draft as the front group compresses into the high-speed right-hander. And now we drop into segment 3, the race finally stretching its legs. Green Poison 77 still leads the charge, but Matsuj Electro is refusing to blink. That Veloster is locked in the slipstream like it's magnetized, still just a 10th off the leader's bumper. Wade Sayar sits in 3rd, but the gap's opening. He's hanging on, but the front 2 are in their own little fist fight. Behind them, Is main point is keeping the Audi tidy, waiting for the race to come to it.
Yeah, so managed to get the replay downloaded for this one, so I thought, give it a go again. A bit of contact. Yeah, so give it a go again with the commentary, so hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're well. Been back in a few Forza lobbies recently, so it's been pretty good. Pretty cool lobbies, to be honest. Been enjoying it. It's pretty competitive, good pace. Sometimes a bit dirty, but hey, it's all part of it. So yeah, we're at Hakone. It's been a little while since I've been there, and it was a really good run. Really enjoyed this one. So yeah, enjoy. Oh, and so you can see I've got an iFlag, which is my pride and joy. I don't know why, it's so kind of like simple, but it just adds to it. So you'll see in the bottom left-hand side, just by the tablet, the display flashing up. That's a Reaperware iFlag. So yeah, just a nice little addition. I downloaded the, I'll put the link in the description, but it's the full pace racing, I think it is. Full pace sim racing iFlag profile. Also got the Daniel Newman one and the standard one that came with the repo box. I think my favourite so far is probably this one from Full Pace. I'll put it in the description, but anyway. So yeah, you can see this one's a little bit. Alright, I got angry there. But yeah, this one was a little bit messy to start off with, but it progressively got better and better. I had probably one of the best duels I've had. There's been a few of them actually. There's the Yas Marina. There's a couple at Spa, but yeah, there's been some really good kind of battles the past few weeks. So this one, Nutmeg Soda, big up. It was an enjoyable race. So apologies if I knocked you or anything, but yeah, let's get back into it.
Lap 3 and the race has flipped on its head. Green Poison 77 is still your race commander. But look at this. Wade Sayar has muscled his way into 2nd and is starting to reel the leader in. That Hyundai is waking up. The real curve sits 6th, steady and consistent, while the gap behind him explodes into a full-scale brawl. Medusa Cornet, 49, Ozov Brini, the Bearded Guy, 95, and Traxman XL all fighting over the same square meter of tarmac. Nutmeg Soda and Captain Escobar are right behind them, both inside the top 12, and both looking like they've got more pace in hand. Escobar especially. That Civic is starting to come alive. As we begin lap 4 further back, the field stretches. Stustu2K8 hanging on, GW6 Gaming YT, and Jab18 trying to regroup, and the rest of the pack scrambling to stay in touch. But the headline? Green Poison 77 under pressure, Dwayne Wade Syar charging, and the whole race tightening as we head further into this action, packed 20-minute Forza Motorsport touring car race. Final corner on lap 4, and the midfield is 3 wide with no room to breathe. Nutmeg Soda in the yellow Audi on the inside, Ozov Brini on the outside, and Medusa Cornet 49 stuck right between them. They all turn in together, and the squeeze is brutal. Medusa gets pinched, Ozov Brini gets pushed out of shape, and both of them lose momentum instantly. Nutmeg Soda takes a hit, but keeps the Audi planted. Brilliant survival. He holds his spot as the pack scrambles. And Captain Escobar? He reads it like a prophecy. The moment the gap opens, he dives in, threads the needle, and slingshots out of the final turn with P8 locked in as lap 5 begins. Clinical, opportunistic, pure racecraft. Lap 5, and here we go. Segment 3 is turning into a full-blown street fight. Nutmeg Soda in the yellow Audi is trying to stabilize after the chaos of lap 4, but Captain Escobar is right there, locked onto the rear bumper and smelling opportunity. Escobar's got momentum, Nutmeg's got track position, and the cars ahead are slowing each other down. This is the perfect recipe for a battle to erupt, and it's happening right now. Nutmeg's defending the line, Escobar's looking left, right, left for a way through, and Stustu2K8 is lurking like a shark waiting for one mistake from either of them. Every corner they take, the gap compresses. Every throttle lift, every brake tap, every twitch of the wheel. All 3 cars are reacting to each other in real time. It's tense, it's tight, and it's about to explode.
Okay, so from this point, the battle began. It was, yeah, big shout out to Nutmeg Soda because this was awesome. And again, I will say it later, but if I hit you or anything like that, man, sorry, dude, it was not intentional. Just felt like I had to kind of push to try and get past because you were AF. Anyway, enjoy this one, man. This one's good.
123.638. 0.935.
Yeah, so they're completely unintentional. Thought I had the inside line, but as he came back across, split contact. A little bit worried going into this next section now because it had been a little bit of a scrappy race. So didn't want it to kind of go a bit wrong here, so I think I ended up taking this a lot wider than I would normally, and conceding the place back.
End of lap 7. Nutmeg Soda in the yellow Audi holding the line, and Captain Escobar stalking him like a shadow that wants its position back. Mazul Electro peels off into the pit's final sector. Nutmeg defends the outside, but Escobar sends a message with the nose of the Civic. I'm coming through. He dives to the inside with absolute commitment, plants the car, and makes it stick. Clean, sharp, decisive. Escobar takes P5 as they fire onto the main straight. Nutmeg Soda right there in P6, refusing to let the fight end. Lap 8 is going to be spicy.
So lap 8, gonna pit at the end of this lap, switch over to medium tyres, just ride those through to the end of the race. We're closing on the real curve, but really I need to kind of get into the pits if I'm gonna try and hold on to this position now. And I think Nutmeg's gonna be right behind me all the way through, so yeah, let's get back to it.
End of lap 8, and the duel between Captain Escobar and Nutmeg Soda comes charging down the hill one more time. Two cars locked together, two completely different ideas of how to survive this race. They sweep through the final corner, still nose to tail, and then both peel off. Escobar and Nutmeg dive into the pits together, the battle rolling straight into the lane. These two have been inseparable for laps, and the fight is nowhere near done. They roll back out into the race side by side in spirit, ready to light up lap 9 with a brand new tire wheel. The two of them rejoin right in the heart of the reshuffled midfield, slotting into clean air with a clear target.
Double check your car setup.
The undercutters who stayed out. With Mazul Electro already having pitted earlier, the entire battle for the upper midfield is now wide open.
So lap 9, we've come out of the pits into P10. So Stu is up ahead in P9. We've got a decent run on him here. But again, late on in the race, you don't want any kind of like issues, so it's better to just kind of carry as much speed as you can without being overly reckless and just stay on people's bumpers. Yeah, observe for a little bit, see if you can find where the gap will be. It might occur in the same lap, or it might be after, but yeah, just try and not force the issue too much. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking shit, get back to it. Enjoy.
We begin lap 10 now, and Captain Escobar is positioning the car with real intent. He moves to the outside on the approach to turn 1. He's faked the outside. He's cut back in. He's taken 2. I need a moment. That move was so smooth, it's actually suspicious. K8 is looking very strong in P7. Really tidy pace, very composed. Oh, he's lost it. He's spun. He's still spinning. Okay. Deep breath. The car's streaming past him now. That's unfortunate, that is. And there goes Escobar. Just slipping into P7 with Nutmeg Soda 86.34 right behind, moving up to P8.
Yeah, Stu was unlucky there. That bit of curb, they'll do that to you. The car gets a little bit light, and yeah, you have to kind of hope that you don't end up with a bit of snap oversteer taking you out. I think, but he was pulling away, so it was kind of lucky for him to go off there. So unlucky dude. Yeah, so we're in P6. I'm doing okay. But Nutmeg is right behind me. We're coming up to the real curve now in P5. See what we can do. Like there might be an opportunity here, but it's a bit dicey going in through there, so backed out. And yeah, just stay on his tail and see if I can put a bit of pressure going into this last couple of corners here to open up the final corner and hopefully take the inside.
We begin lap 12, and Captain Escobar immediately asserts himself in this phase of the race. A well-judged move at the end of the previous lap places him into P5, and he carries that momentum straight across the line. The medium tires are now fully in their operating window, and Escobar is extracting strong, consistent pace from the Civic. The car looks settled on entry, stable on traction, and he's using that balance to open a small but meaningful gap behind.
One thing I'll say is you've got a lot more chance to catch a spin in Forza than you do in LMU. I'd have been dead multiple times so far in this race if this was LMU. But yeah, that's probably what brought me back to Forza. Like, there are bad lobbies in LMU, believe it or not, and when your race gets ended 5 minutes in,
fuck you,
you'll wait around till the next one starts up. Forza, just kind of go to the next lobby, do a bit of practice, and yeah, forget about the last one. I think the being made to stew a little bit in LMU is kind of cooled my jets a little bit, but I'm going to get back to it anyway because I was really enjoying it, and that's where I'll be racing all my GT3 and the LMP stuff as well, because not too big a fan of GT3 and Forza anymore. They kind of ruined them after, I think it was update 14. Anyway, back to it. We are coming round to the end of lap 12, coasting on this main point. Just got to try and keep it clean, so shifted back round, and I think they stopped a little bit earlier than me, so I kind of got the benefit of fresher tyres, so just got to try and stay ahead here and see where we end up. Spoilers, it was fourth. There wasn't much else that happened after this, so you can watch on, or you can fast forward and skip on the timestamp to the end of the video for the wrap up.
Lap 13 and Captain Escobar is in P4 from P23. Sure, why not? 19 places gained. I'm genuinely concerned he's going to expect this level of luck every week.
Coming towards the end of this one, and I've got to say I was quite happy with my consistency. Like, I usually have a lot of mistakes and a lot of little issues and errors and everything. I don't know if it's because of that McLaren Logitech challenge that this is kind of burnt in on my brain, Hakone, but it was, and it's a simple-ish track. There's not a lot that can, well, it can go wrong, but I've kind of got Hakone downish. I wouldn't say I'm super quick, but my pace was consistent, and I think that's one of the things I'm trying to improve on is consistency. And you know, like, you'll find the pace, but you need to know how to do it consistently time after time, and that's really the safest way when you're on the edge, but you understand what it is. And I don't think I'm quite there yet. I'm still working on it, but enjoyed this race. This was a good one, and felt that I drove pretty well in it. So yeah, coming around to the end of lap 14, still in P4. Nutmeg's had an awesome drive as well. He's there in P5. I think they're in a bit of a battle with his main point. Lap 15.
Best lap, 121.335, minus 0.384.
So we switched over to the battle that's going on behind. In the top right, you can see that. So Nutmeg's still in P5. See how this one ends up.
That's the curtain down on another brilliant afternoon of Forza TCR racing. Captain Escobar climbs from P23 to P4. Nutmeg puts up an absolutely fantastic fight all the way through, and the top three up front delivered a masterclass. Proper, clean, committed racing from start to finish. But honestly, that's what makes this community special. It's not just the results, it's the battles, the respect, the laughs, and the fact we all show up every week ready to race hard and have a good time doing it. If you're watching this thinking, yeah, I'd love to be part of that, then come join us. Forza TCR isn't just fast cars and close racing. It's a group of people who genuinely love the sport, support each other, and make every race night feel like something worth being part of. So from all of us, the drivers, the stewards, the chaos merchants, and your slightly overwhelmed commentator, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on track.
Thanks for watching, people. Catch you next time. Laters.
Hey, watch my eggs.